Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. I'm going to talk about a lot of different things in today's video. I wanted to talk about these things in the last video, but it was just going too long, so I figured I would break it into two separate videos. Remember, they want you out of your position so they can replace you. Don't get replaced. Crypto has allowed normies to front-run the elites for the first time in modern history. XRP, strong hodl. You know, people always said you're early to crypto. You beat the institutions here. You beat the banks to crypto. And you were very lucky because you're buying XRP at such a low price right now. But time is running out. You could see what's coming next. And XRP is definitely going to start to take off in price. And people just don't want to believe it. Those people will be left behind. Ripple Labs report claims banks using XRP as a bridge currency could save up to 42% on costs today. So there's no reason why partners from Ripple should not use XRP for transactions. People always say, well, they're utilizing RippleNet, but not XRP. RippleNet gets Ripple in the door. Later, they released the secret sauce, XRP, and that on-demand liquidity. And we are going to see the rise in demand for XRP over time. Now, this comes from Tranglo, a Ripple partner. Over 25% of remittances come from the United States. Our latest blog examines its payments landscape, including the most popular money transfer apps in the world's largest economy. In a survey last year, Visa found that more senders and receivers are switching to digital for remittance. The survey shows that 53% of respondents use digital apps to send and receive funds, while 34% remitted money at a physical bank or exchange house. This is also a growing trend in the United States. More are switching to mobile transfer apps or online platforms because they are faster, more transparent, and safer. People have lost faith in the traditional banking system, and they're pulling more and more away from the banks all the time. It's the same reason that Janet Yellen's always trying to tell you the banks are safe, store your money in the banks, but people know better. And look at the popular money transfer apps in the US: PayPal, Cash App, Remitly, MoneyGram, Venmo, and Zelle. And I never really had any problem with any of these services. I used to use PayPal a lot. And if there was ever an issue, PayPal usually took care of it at a very fast pace. They cleared it up right away is what I'm saying. So are they creating a narrative here? Venmo, Zelle, Cash App put on notice after claims payment apps leave consumers vulnerable to fraud. And this is what I think it comes down to. This one sentence right here. Peer-to-peer payment services now handle an estimated $1 trillion in payments. And the district attorney said frauds and scams have proliferated as usage climbs. It sounds almost exactly like what Elizabeth Warren is saying about crypto. There's nothing but fraud inside of crypto because they want to crush crypto out. So are they creating a narrative that these apps are bad and that people shouldn't use them? Get your money back into the traditional banks. That's exactly what I think they're doing here. Because the traditional banks also have problems. JP Morgan Chase pays $18 million fine for forcing customers to stay silent about banks' bad behavior. And we know people lost money with the traditional banks as well. But you know, like I said, we are going to see a lot of banks collapse out this year. It's all part of the plan. It's part of the Great Reset. Consolidate all the banks. And we already seen FDIC talk about bail-ins as well. I think people said, you know what? I'm done with the bank. I'm not getting any money back from the bank. I'm better off just using cash apps. At least it's faster and I can keep better track of my money. Because if you buy something on a Friday, the money doesn't leave the traditional bank until Monday, sometimes Tuesday. And we know this is also coming. President of the European Central Bank, Christine Lagarde, announces the launch of the EU's central bank digital currency, the digital euro. And they're fast tracking the digital euro. And I think they're going to fast track a CBDC here in the United States as well. I think we are going to see that come before the next election. 2025 CBDC are here, and you have no financial freedom. 50 euro per month money transaction limit. 50 euro max per transaction. Not more than 3,000 euro max in savings. And you know, a lot of people don't understand that. Money's going to expire over time with a CBDC. A CBDC could be programmed so that it can only be spent at government-approved merchants. A CBDC could be programmed to expire within a certain amount of time. Full anonymity, such as offered by cash, does not appear a viable option. You know, what's going to happen is, say you have to send a bigger amount of money. Well, you're going to be forced to use CBDC than fiat. And that's how they're going to eliminate fiat over time. Like I always said, you're going to see CBDC and paper money run together for a period of time. But you're going to get incentives by using CBDC. And gradually, paper money will disappear. The apparent stabilization of Bitcoin's value is likely to be an artificially induced last gasp before the crypto asset embarks on a road to irrelevance. The ECB blog looks at where Bitcoin stands amid widespread volatility in the crypto markets. Like I said many times, when she said that Bitcoin is going to become irrelevant in the future, I think that's where BlackRock comes in. But a lot of these Bitcoin maxis just don't want to believe it. As soon as BlackRock got involved with crypto, the market is crashing. Is this their true intentions? To get rid of crypto, their competition, and start their own CBDC? But what if BlackRock already has their own CBDC? Let me tell you how this goes down. The CBDCs get banned from being made by the US Fed. It just so happens there is already a well-tested, very viable solution in public use right now. That is USDC on XLM. It just so happens it's basically BlackRock. See how this works? Don't trust their money, trust our money. Tether, not owned by BlackRock. USDC, digital dollar, owned by BlackRock. And that's why I said I think BlackRock getting involved with crypto at a specific time like they did right before the 2024 elections is starting to make more sense now, because we already have a CBDC. All they need is the emergency situation to roll it out at scale. And I think that's going to come as the banks collapse. That could be that emergency situation. And you know what's really funny about this is that the Bitcoin maxis always said, you know, CBDC, that's going to, if the US doesn't have a CBDC, how are XRP holders going to get rich? I explained it many times that XRP works with fiat. And Donald Trump saying that he's never going to create a CBDC as a president if he became president again, that would actually play in favor for the Bitcoin maxis, because Bitcoin would still be relevant then. How Bitcoin becomes irrelevant is going to be through BlackRock. Wait and see. That's my thoughts on that. Let me know what you think about that in the comments section down below. They keep showing you. Whenever they talk about Bitcoin on Fox Business and even other mainstream media news outlets, they always have the Ripple logo on the screen at the same time. I noticed that time and time again. I think they were subliminally telling us to invest in XRP, not Bitcoin. But you know, I don't want Bitcoin to fail. because Bitcoin, it's something that, you know, everybody outside of crypto knows. And I think it's going to be with us for years still. It's just not going to be as relevant as it is today. And we're going to see the rise of these ISO cryptocurrencies. And they're going to rise based on utility. What's pushing them, like cross-border payments, tokenization, things like that, instead of just hype. One of the XRP creators, David Schwartz, has just compared the XRP community to being as passionate as the Tesla and Apple communities. Accurate, in my opinion. This comes from Mason vs. Lewis. This is from his new interview with CoinDesk. You know, David Schwartz is not wrong. The people that have been holding XRP for a long period of time, they're passionate about XRP. You know why? Because nothing can change the vision that got them to buy XRP in the first place. Whether it was XRP rising as a world's reserve currency, or being backed by gold, or hitting $10,000 plus at some point in the future. And that's what keeps people holding this cryptocurrency. Anybody bitching and complaining about the price of XRP right now, most of them are new holders. People that thought that it was going to happen overnight. And because it didn't, right away they get pissed off and they're like, oh, I'm getting out of XRP. XRP's a scam. It didn't take off because this meme coin over here took off yesterday. But when you hold XRP for a long period of time and you understand it, you can see everything that we ever envisioned for this cryptocurrency is now coming together in front of us. You see it happening with the digital euro. I even think that the US is definitely going to fast track a CBDC before the 2024 election. And, you know, maybe it is USDC. That could definitely be the United States CBDC. It's been talked about many times in the past. But either way, it doesn't matter, because as XRP holders, we are all going to get rich. So until it happens, stay patient, stay positive. Let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.